Next up on 6:30 p.m. Radio, a podcast all about the GMHL. Hey everyone, 6:30 here, and welcome to a brand new podcast. It's something I've been trying to get into for quite some time now, and I'm finally doing it. It's also for a class project, so for sure I'm excited to get started on all this cool stuff. Expect some more cool podcasts in the future. I'll probably upload this to YouTube and VidMe and my website. Today's topic is all about the GMHL. It's about the live streaming and the games and what the whole purpose is. It's all about, what is the GMHL about? We got some special guests. We got Todd, the voice of the GMHL, or now the face of the GMHL, for Inside the GMHL. I got my dad, who's witnessed me try and run live streams, multiple games, and he's seen firsthand just how much work is involved with live streaming. I've also got Joanne. She was one of my colleagues. She took over my job as the video camera for the Bradford Bulls when I had to go take over my good friend Grace's job at scorekeeping. So she understands the whole concept of recording, live streaming. She's done the video. She'll be coming in to answer some questions as well, and I think this will be a good podcast. Stay tuned. Without further ado, let's get right into the questions. All right, right now I have on the phone Todd. Joe, how are you doing?
Good and Chelsea, how are you?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
Good, buddy.
What is your favorite thing about the GMHL?
The fact that they care about the players so much, the development of the players. They just really care, and I think that's why they extended it from 20 to 21. They want to see these players succeed. They want them to get to the next level. I think that's my favorite part of the GMHL.
My favorite thing about the GMHL would have to be the diversity of people from around the world that are playing in the league.
My favorite thing is being able to meet all different types of people from different countries especially, but also to see the talents that they can develop, and definitely behind the camera work was amazing, and you got to see the funny moments that they cut out, but you're still laughing with them, so it was a great experience that I would offer to any individual.
What do you think the GMHL is all about?
Again, one word, development. It's all about development and getting those kids to the next level and just giving them another option. That's the big thing, especially with the extension to 21. It gives these players another option, and time and time again, we've seen players go on to the next level because they got that extra year. So it's really all about the development.
Well, the GMHL it's about having another league in Canada where people can graduate to the NHL. I mean, we're the greatest league in the world is the NHL, and everybody wants to come here to play. And all the other teams in the OHL were too expensive and all filled up, so it gave another opportunity for kids to have one last chance to make it.
I think it's a great opportunity to have get together like smaller regions that don't necessarily have the opportunity to go to the OHL or even like the NHL. It's something that they can work towards to be a better player, and it definitely gets you to travel a lot for sure, and I just think it's an amazing league.
Would you watch more games if they were all live streamed?
100%. We had this conversation at head office a couple weeks back that we want to bring the league to the next level, to really the level it's at, but to give it the quality that, for example, you gave it, Nathan, with the Rattlers there, and as well down in Toronto, the Predators. They're not live streamed, but they have NHL quality video, and I think if we bring it to that next level, people will see the level we're actually at.
Sure, it would. Why not live stream? It's great. You can see. You don't have to travel. The live game is awesome, but sometimes you can't get out to a game, and live streaming is perfect.
Oh, definitely. I would definitely watch all of them. They're fantastic. I love the talks. I love the broadcasters. It's all a friendly face, and watching it live it makes it that much sweeter because you're there without actually having to leave your house.
What do you think the purpose of having all GMHL games recorded and put up on YouTube is?
The number one purpose is for insurance. If something goes wrong in the game, then they need to be able to play it back and find out who's at fault. And it sounds horrible, but that is the number one reason that we have it recorded. Number two reason would be so their families, because these kids are from all over the world, can actually watch their kids play because they can't just fly in every week to watch them.
A couple of reasons. One, they're trying to promote the league. So if everything is on there for all the scouts to see, and the scout hears, hey, this player on this team is the person you're looking for your team, well, now they can watch them through all the games, keep an eye on them, and for scouts who can't make it out to places up in Quebec or Southern Ontario, when they're busy, they can scout it that way.
Well, it's definitely for talent scouts to watch and see what players they want to recruit, and it's even really great for the coaches to reevaluate their players' actual work. If they can get something on film and they can actually study it, and they can make their players even more better.
Since you have witnessed me trying my hardest to keep the stream going, what recommendations do you have for the league to make streaming easier for all teams?
We got to find some company, Bell, not Rogers, but some kind of company that will offer some kind of traveling internet that will be more reliable and more dedicated to the individual stream of the GMHL.
Oh, easy. Get the best internet possible. They can afford it. What's $1,000 a year to a team that makes a lot of money?
I would say better internet access. I know that a lot of the arenas are out in the boonies because, well, obviously they're big. However, if there was better internet streaming, there would have been just a better process and updated computers, that's for sure.
Do you think it would be a good idea to hire third-party companies to live stream each GMHL game?
Yes, 100%. I think that's exactly the direction we need to go. That it needs to be centralized, there needs to be rules, and there needs to be a certain standard set. If you look around the league, some great teams are not getting showcased because they have barely a 1080p camera and nobody that knows how to actually run it behind it. Right. No offense to them, just unfortunately that's the way it is right now.
No, I don't. You don't need a third-party company to do that. As long as you got someone, who's capable of running the stream, why pay a third party to do that when you could do it just as easy, with the person that's capable of doing it?
I think that they should keep within their league and have mostly high school students, because it's a great opportunity to, first of all, put on your resume. Second of all, to put on your application to going to college. I think they should keep it within their community and allow people to expand their networking. And I know I've definitely expanded my networking. I'm friends with a couple of the coaches. I have them on Facebook, and it gives you good references for great job opportunities.
What recommendations do you have for the GMHL that can make them even better?
Make the GMHL as a whole even better?
Yeah.
I think we really need to focus on, and this sounds selfish, but inside the GMHL, this show has really taken off, as you know. We've got a big following and a lot of loyal listeners, watchers as it is. And I think if we focus on that and gear that towards getting it out there, and as well, what you're saying there is in my push is to get, not necessarily a third-party company, but maybe a department within the GMHL handling all things video, all things, interviews and games and things like that, and tying it in with inside the GMHL.
That's a good question. I don't really thought about that question. I would say have their games that are more friendly to the younger crowd, so that they can get bigger crowds to come out, because the crowd fan base is what keeps your team going, and you want to get the fan base when they're young, and it keeps them in that way. Because if they have these late games on Sunday nights and late games on Thursday nights and stuff, you're not going to. But if you have a game that's more friendly for the kids to come out, you're going to have a more successful team.
I think more advertising about it. I don't think before I met Joe Todd, I didn't even know the GMHL existed. If they have more advertising and a lot more, I don't know, a fan base that they can reach out to in a way that will be efficient. They need to spread out. They need to, again, advertise. Advertisement is the best way of getting your word out without having to speak or anything. Is you get more posters. You hype up the excitement. Definitely inside the GMHL is a great way of doing it because it not only gives you great information about the players in the league, it gets really good comedy. Joe Todd's a really good comedian, and I know that there's a lot of great other talkers that announce the play-by-plays. They're really great people, and it's just, advertisement.
Do you consider the GMHL to be professional?
1,000%. I mean, we're in our 11th season, going into our 12th season, and run by a gentleman by the name of Bob Russell, as you know, the president, and he's definitely been, him and Ken Gerard have been running this league at the utmost professional level. Bringing in a group of guys that do the reffing has been the smartest move I think they made. Those refs are incredible in the GMHL. They put up with a lot, and they really make the game go smoothly and make it what it is today. I mean, if you don't have good refs, you don't have a good game for sure. So I think that it's run at the utmost professionalism.
Sure, it is a professional league. It's professional right from beginning to end. The way they draft, the way they run their teams, the referees, the coaching. You know, it compares to any other league I've seen out there.
All right, thank you.
Oh, for sure. Like, those players are really working hard to probably even get into the NHL or even just through college. But it is definitely professional. You don't see any unprofessionalism with it. It's very professional. It's in like a NHL type environment. I went to an NHL game before, and when I went to the GMHL game, it was like I was there, but it was a bit smaller. However, it's still a very good league, and it's younger players that you can potentially see in NHL games. It's something that could really take off real well if done right.
Thank you for answering the questions.
Thank you for allowing me to be a part of it.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, you have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Goodbye.
All right, bye. All right, thank you, Joe.
No problem, guys. Give me a call later.
All right, thank you. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below. If you're on BidMe, you can click the follow button. That means you'll get notifications every time I upload a video. If you're on my website, be sure to come back. Check it out. I'll be uploading podcasts all the time, videos all the time. I have specific web pages for them, 630pm.ca/gaming for your gaming videos, 630pm.ca/podcasts for podcasts, and you can click the All Videos tab to check out every video. Thanks so much for listening, and if you've done all that already, please ignore everything that I've just said. Bye! Are you down there? Oh, let's go, my car stuck. I think I did. I got my car stuck. Are you kidding me? Thanks so much for watching. Cut that part out. That's an idiot move. Watching. What the